Hang on, Florida. We're coming. We're almost there. But first things first, we had to stop at this Sweet South Market in Alabama. We needed to stretch our legs anyway, and we saw this place on the corner and had to stop. And we were so glad we did. What a fun market full of all sorts of fresh produce, specializing, of course, in peach things. I think we're in peach country down here. We bought some delicious tomatoes and cucumbers, and they had so many beautiful plants. You could even go out into the field and pick your own sunflowers. This was a really fun place. Boy, how neat to have a place close by you like this. And here's what we like to do. As soon as we get near the ocean, we like to see it. So we usually go to the surf hut to eat. And lucky enough, we usually get seated right at the edge of the patio with the perfect view. And that's what we did this day. We had some time before we checked into our home away from home for the week. And James and I split these fried oyster slaw and French fries. It was so good. And we just enjoyed sitting there and smelling that salty ocean air and feeling the breeze. Vacation, it's time to get started. And here's who we spent the week with. We had such a great time. These are our basically lifelong friends almost. We have known each other since we were teenagers. We even share a grandson. Henry is our grandson, their grandson. And so that you can't ask for much better friends than folks that you have experienced life with through the years, and that's certainly the case here. So what was so fun about this was Jody's first time to the ocean, first time to Florida. So it was so much fun to get to see her experience something that we love so much. That made it all the more special. So you just got to get your feet in the sand and your feet in the water. And so first time for Jody, and she really enjoyed it. It was just a lot of fun. So we actually had already taken our stuff up to our condo. We're getting ready to go to the grocery store, but like we said, we got to get over to the water first thing. This is the view from our balcony. We had the front and center condo on the 4th floor. So perfect every morning, sitting out there drinking coffee, looking at the ocean. And I've never seen a palm tree like this. All these little fresh palm fronds growing out the base of this tree. This was at the end of the walk at our condo, heading over to the ocean. We grabbed a bite of dinner at a place called Fat Boys. This food was so good. Let me tell you what we got. James got the wings. They had so many different seasonings to choose from. He loved what he got. I got the teriyaki chicken. Oh my word, that sandwich was amazing. Chris got a burger that had some really special hot sauce on it. And Jody had, I think, the All-American burger, something like that. This was so good. We would definitely go back. So we were in Publix getting our groceries for the week, and around the corner, here comes this one modeling his wonderful new beach hat. No, he didn't buy the beach hat, but we thought that was funny. All right, we got our shopping cart loaded, and up to the condo we went with all of our goodies for the week. It was late. We were getting delirious and doing a whole lot of laughing, but that's what vacation is all about, huh? Staying up late, laughing. No, we didn't stay up very late, but we did do a whole lot of laughing, and that's good for the soul. Ha ha. That first night it decided to come a little thunderstorm, but that's all right. We were sleepy, tired, ready for bed. That thunderstorm sounded good to sleep to, so we woke up the next morning. Everything's looking bright and beautiful. We decided to take quick advantage of this good weather day just in case we had rain in another day, and we decided we were going to book our Dolphin cruise. This was about an hour and a half long. It was so beautiful out on the water that day. The sun was intense and it was hot, but it was a wonderful day to be on the water. And we did see dolphins, lots of dolphins, several times. It was well worth it. Great price. We really enjoyed this little excursion. So much fun. Wish we were out on the water right now. But after we finished up, we went to lunch at McGuire's. I took pictures of our food this week so I could show you guys what we had. So this was a BLT. This one was a fried fish po' boy. This was the meatloaf special. And my plate here, I had the pastrami sandwich. Everything that we had, we all really enjoyed. McGuire's is a yummy place to eat. We wanted to walk off some of that lunch, so we went over to the Destin Harbor Walk, and there's just all sorts of little shops and places to, stop in for various activities. And I decided to do a little splurge here and get this yummy pineapple drink. I'm telling you, it was so delicious, and I was glad that I did. I'd seen people walking around carrying these. I was like, oh my word, I think I might want to get that. And it was well worth the $13 that we paid for it. You got to choose what flavor you wanted. And the pineapple was blended all up. I chose pina colada, and it was amazing. So he put the mix in there with the pineapple, and of course they were, you could get it with rum, and they were pretending like that I said I wanted rum. I was like, no, I just wanted the pina colada. No rum for me, please. And they were kind of teasing me about that, but this was so good. No sunburn, just a red face from being outside walking around in the heat all day. That night was a strawberry moon, and so that next morning, James, Chris, and Jody got up early. I slept in, and they got some beautiful pictures of the moon. And early morning time, there's just not a lot, but a few people out on the beach. And I really enjoyed seeing these pictures afterwards. And of course, a palm tree picture is always going to win my heart. We did some shopping at the outlets on this morning. It was a little bit rainy, and that was the last of the rain that we had. But we had lunch at one of our favorite places to eat there. It's a Greek restaurant. James and I split the meatballs and spaghetti. Their meatballs are to die for. Chris had the meatball sub, and Jody had the chicken skewer and rice. Absolutely delicious. We love eating at this restaurant. James dived into the back of the truck to get all of our beach equipment, and off we went to the beach for the rest of the afternoon and evening. It was wonderful. We needed some saltwater therapy.
A new place, a new home, for a while, let me feel alive. Nothing to hold me back, take my time, just enjoy the ride. A new man passing by, life is good, best I've ever felt. Get me up, somewhere new, somewhere I can find myself.
This next day was our 30A day, so we wanted to go up and down 30A, checking out all the beaches. So the first one, Grayton Beach. We had such a good time here. We just love this beach. We'd really like to stay here sometime. It's kind of a little funky little vibe here in this town, but we really, really like it. And we saw a sign that they have a farmer's market on this day, so we definitely were excited to go back and check it out. And it was back behind this beautiful area here, and look how fun this is. We ended up getting some hot sauce, and James bought some honey, and it was just a fun little stop. We enjoyed spending a little bit of time here in Grayton Beach, and then we headed on down 30A. And here we are at Seaside. We decided our lunch today, of course, would be at the food trucks or in the surrounding area. And we all enjoyed everything that we got here today. I decided to go for the crepes this time around, and I had to take these pictures to send to my son Garrett. He's a big fan of crepes as well as I am. So this one that I got was a strawberry pound cake crepe. It was delicious. After we all finished up our food today, we moseyed around the shops, made a few little purchases here in Seaside, and it's always a good fun time there. And so after we finished up there, back in the vehicle and on down 30A. After that, we spent some time in the pool. We tried to get in the pool every day. It was just so relaxing and so much fun. And then we decided we were going to go to the back porch for dinner. Had a little bit of a wait, probably an hour or so, but that gave us a good opportunity to take pictures out on the ocean right behind the restaurant. My sister gave us this suggestion. She said, go there and eat and take some pictures on the beach. So that helped us pass a little bit of the time before we got in and got seated for dinner this night. And here's our dinner this night. I think James had a fried fish dinner with slaw, which was so good. This is mine, crab stuffed shrimp, delicious. Jody had a pasta meal with blackened chicken. And I think Chris had salmon that night, and we were seated, look at this spot, we were seated right here where we could watch the ocean, and it was great. The next morning, James took a walk, and look at this huge log that had washed up from the night before. Isn't that interesting looking? And Then just another pretty view of the morning beach. And then here we are again, having our coffee out on the balcony. It was just a wonderful start to every day. This day we decided to get out and about and do some more shopping. We thought pizza sounded good on this day, so we went to Grimaldi's. We had been there before. Very, very good New York style pizza. And after we had that, we went over to Destin Commons to do some shopping, mostly just window shopping, but we enjoyed browsing about in this area. And so I got some little video clips here and there of some of the cool things that we saw. Had a good time looking in the Williams Sonoma store. That was a lot of fun. So I'll show you just a little bit of that here. See it. Okay. Well, I don't know. Didn't count. All right. We could not leave this area without going into Kilwins. I always take a picture of the caramel apples anywhere I am that has them because my sister loves them so much. I was good, only got one little treat at Kilwins, but my goodness, they have the best treats there. Look at this beautiful sunset on our last evening. Chris grilled out some burgers for us this night. They were delicious, and we spent hours on the beach soaking it all in before we had to go home. Feel super blessed for this wonderful vacation with our precious friends that we treasure so much. And until next time, Florida, we'll see you again someday. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see you next time, good Lord willing, and the creek don't rise.